First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming to my graduation tonight. It really means a lot to us. I've been going to Huntington Christian School for 9 years, ever since day one of Mrs. Brown's kindergarten class. I remember walking out to recess on the first day of school and seeing all of the 8th graders and thinking that I couldn't wait to be one. Now, here I am, 9 years later, and I can't believe that I'm finally an 8th grader and moving on. It's kind of funny to think about what we all remember from our years here at HCS. For some of us, it's walking in on our first day. For others, it's a field trip, a project, or even just a day hanging out with friends. I can remember going to the Discovery Center, doing my California notebook, and oh, how I never changed my color card in kindergarten. We all have our own precious memories that I hope will carry with us for the rest of our lives. I also want to say thank you to all the teachers we've had that are really the people responsible for this graduating class. Even though we have loved all the countless stacks of homework you've given us, we are going to miss you and everything about you. I know for sure I'm going to miss Mr. Funk singing and dancing in math class, Ms. Cover tripping in Spanish class, Mrs. Cooper with all her little voices and laughs, Mrs. Douglas's amazing way of teaching English. I'm going to miss Miss A and all of her amazing stories, how Mr. Carter's class, anything and everything could happen. In Mr. Yow's class, talking too much could have resulted in a Nerf gun or blow dart being fired at your face. And Miss Piaha and how good she is at the electric slide. Without a doubt, because of the influence the teachers have had on me, I've gotten closer and closer to God every day. Now I know how to find functions using the principle of P's and H's. Write an essay, make a flip chart, find the direct object, thanks to Mrs. Douglas, and so much more. I also know that I shouldn't do dumb things, and that I'm still too young. Mr. Carter, because of you, I now look for the best in everyone and every day. Ms. Piaha, you're always there to see how my walk with God is going. And Mr. Funk, I have learned that you always need to have at least a little bit of common sense to survive in this world, and that toilet paper in your house could result in being chased down your street in the middle of the night. Don't do that, by the way. I know that after going through 8 or 9 years of school with pretty much the same people, high school is going to be a big change. I also know that even though we're excited to move on to high school, we are still a little nervous about what's ahead. My favorite Bible verse is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Guys, you don't have to be afraid or even nervous about what's coming ahead, because I know for a fact that God is always going to be there walking right beside you. Don't lose faith in God and what you believe in, and always remember what you've learned here at HCS. Even though these are our last few minutes together as a class, I hope that you'll always remember that we were the class, are the class, and will always be the class. We've been with each other through good times and bad, and have been like a close family for 9 years. Thanks for the laughs, the good times, and all the memories. I'm gonna miss you. I love you guys, and good luck in high school.